Let's turn now to Dan Ives to talk more about Microsoft's better-than-expected earnings. He is the Managing Director of Equity Research at Wedbush Securities. Welcome, Dan. Nice to have you here.
Great to be here. Thanks.
What did you think of the report? Specifically, I know you were going to be very focused on the cloud business, and that seems to be what has investors a little bit worried about tonight. Are you at all concerned?
Yeah, I view this as a knee-jerk reaction. I mean, this continues, in my opinion, to be a strong report, and really one that puts gasoline in the engine in terms of cloud. I mean, you look at a 59% growth number. I think what's happening here is Microsoft stealing share from AWS, and for the stock, we continue to view this as something that's still in the early innings and moving higher.
Now, the stock, as Josh mentioned in his report, is up about 35%. You're still bullish on the stock. What kind of a target do you have? And does this percentage increase so far this year give you any pause?
Yeah, we have a $160 price target, and I view this as we're only halfway through the move to cloud, and Microsoft continues to be our bet. If I look at this quarter, ultimately gives us more bullishness to owning this. Stock's up, but ultimately I still view this as just the start of what's going to be a massive secular change with Nadella and Microsoft owning the cloud.
What about Amazon and the competition with their cloud business? They really still own the space, even though Microsoft is gaining.
It's a great point. I mean, I think the first part of this, Bezos and Amazon won the first part of the cloud battle. But I think the next part is where Microsoft and Nadella win that. And I think when you look at these earnings, forest through the trees, I think this really shows that Microsoft's starting to steal share. And in our opinion, it makes us more positive on shares and just on the cloud story going forward in terms of this two-horse race between Microsoft and Amazon.
Now, if you are a long-term investor, as many of our viewers are, would you own both stocks and kind of hedge your bet as to who's really going to win the cloud war?
Yeah, I mean, right here, I view Microsoft as my 10-year play on cloud, and that continues to be our top pick. I do view Amazon, when you look at the AWS piece, that's another name you want to own in your portfolio. You're going to have $700 to $800 billion spent in the cloud over the next 8 to 9 years. These are the two ways to play it, in my opinion.
On that note, Dan Ives with Wedbush Securities. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.